Right, you've had that amazing first date and it's coming to the end. What do? Do I just kiss her on the cheek or do I go for a full-on French kiss? Don't go away. Welcome guys, it's Prash here from Single to Taken for another video. So we've just had a subscriber send in a question, and the question is, on a first date, is it better to go for a full-on French kiss or just a peck on the cheek? On the first date, is it better to go for a full-on French kiss or just a peck on the cheek? Great question, and thank you very much for sending that over. It depends, first of all, it depends. It depends on how long you've known the person, whether you've just met them briefly and then you've just gone on a first date, or you've known each other for a long time, you've had that flirty banter and connection before. There's a lot of variables behind it. But here's what I'll give you as a form of a guidance. I'd rather play it safe, and if you're in a situation that you're unsure and you want to play it safe, just go for the peck on the cheek. Because some women do find that a French kiss on a first date is a little bit too much, especially with someone that they've just met. Because let's see it from the woman's perspective. They're meeting you for a coffee, so that means that they're slightly curious about you and they want to see, all right, what's this guy all about? So going for a French kiss will be too much. And at the same time, a lot of women would not be comfortable with a French kiss on a first date because they don't want to show that they're too easy and too cheap, if you know what I mean. So it's always best to stick to just a small peck on the cheek. If you feel, and this is a very big if, and you need to make this judgment call over here. If you feel that there's been a very sexy, romantic and flirty vibe, and if she's giving you lots of indications of interest, such as if she's touching you a lot, she's complimenting you a lot, then and only then it's okay to go for the French kiss. But you need to assess the situation and make a judgment call accordingly based on that. If you're unsure, just go for a nice hug and a nice peck on the cheek, or actually just go for a little kiss on the forehead. Something different, it'll make you stand out. Assess the situation. If you think that, you know, there's a lot of chemistry on the first date, there's a lot of passionate, sexy, flirty, romantic vibes there, which you can tell, then by all means go for the French kiss. But if you're unsure, just play it safe so that at least you're showing your intention what it is, but at the same time you're leaving her with wanting more. Anyways, enough of me ranting on. Let's go ask this women on the streets of London.
That it's better to play it safe and do a peck on the cheek rather than go for the full French kiss.
On a first date, I'd definitely prefer a peck on the cheek to a French kiss.
I would say a peck on the cheek, unless like there's really a vibe and you know that the girl really wants you to kiss them. I would try not to go down that route because sometimes it can be a bit uncomfortable and you kind of feel like you're not ready for that. And also like maybe it's just a nicer, not so like a forward way to just let someone know that you liked having the day with them, but you know, not over the top. Yeah.
Yeah, so first date kissing, I'd say a peck on the cheek was more appropriate than a full-on French snog. If I kiss a guy at the end of the first date, then he knows I like him. If I don't, then I definitely don't like him. But yeah, I'd say probably a French kiss on the first date is maybe a bit too forward, for me anyway.
I'd say a peck on the cheek because a French kiss is a little bit too intimate for a first date.
It's more respectful. A French kiss would be perhaps a little bit too much, and it leaves something to look forward to.
Okay, so I think that in a first date it's better like just a kiss on the cheek, because I think it's too early for a real kiss. It's just like too much.
Okay.
It depends on the woman really. I would definitely go for the French kiss because the peck is too pecky, I guess.
Okay, so I think it depends on how the date's going. If it's going well, if you get the vibe, then yes. Otherwise, peck on the cheek and maybe I'll catch you on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the lady. Me personally, I don't need a French kiss or a peck on the cheek. You know, a nice hug would be fine. As well, it depends on the vibe from the guy. If he is boring AF, then maybe no, maybe a handshake. But if he's interesting, maybe. but I don't think it's necessary for either one.
Probably just a peck on the cheek.
Okay, and what's the reason for that?
Because sometimes you can't read a woman's signals, I guess, and it's, I mean, would you do that to a mate? Like, probably not. So, particularly if you're meeting someone for the first time, it just makes sense. Yeah, you got to read the situation. If you feel a strong attraction and that she feels it for you, then you can go for it, but be prepared to be rebuffed if she doesn't like it.
Rupert wants to say hi.
Confidence is more important than anything else.
Good luck in your dating life.
Okay, well, welcome back. Well, I hope that was helpful. So yeah, a lot of women did prefer a peck on the cheek rather than a full-on French kiss because they want to take the time to get to know the person, get comfortable around them, and they just feel that the French kiss is a little bit too much. So yeah. Anyways, I hope this helps. You know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. And if you do have any questions or comments, post them in the comments box below or email them to me and I'll get them asked by the women on the streets. Hope you guys are well, and I will speak to you soon. Ta-da!